humanity. Putting truth in these lines while they busy feeding lies. When you got that tunnel vision, gotta open up your eyes. Wake up and go to sleep. Man, I'm praying all times. And to my guys, ain't no other side. This for my brothers, I'ma pray we all shine. Lock the door. Go ahead, lock the door. Lock the door. Go ahead, lock the door. Yeah, you already know.
Depending on the lessons, some people eat, some people learn. But the game is gonna send you a big. Lock the door.
Professor Belly Mail back with Bull. Growing up, who were the hand gods from your perspective? Hello, how are you? Who were the hand gods from your generation? And if you want to put other generations as well, but who do you remember the hand gods?
Well, South Park was some fighting guys. I ain't gonna, it was some fighting.
I can see this being like a Thunderdome coming up and getting it in. It was some fighting
motherfuckers down here. Before us, before we come along, it was some guys around here. Windbone was a fight motherfucker. He was a fight motherfucker. Boy, that damn bone can fight. That nigga can fight. The big homie John Moore was a fight motherfucker and a knockout artist. Zoom was a fight motherfucker. Carl Lee. Zoom was quick though. He just take off on you. But John Moore was a fight motherfucker. Them big homies. Doc them stayed fighting. All of them stayed fighting. But what
you talking about? Doc Rob?
Yeah, Blue Black. That's my motherfucking baby, man. Doc Rob. That's my baby, man. I love him to death, man. Love his whole family. You know what I'm saying? We stayed on 53rd. They stayed on 52nd. Then they moved across the street on 52nd. But I'm in debt to them, man. They some good motherfuckers, man. But our generation of guys, when you talk, let's go back. I'm gonna go back to that respect thing just for a second here.
Okay.
I was one of the younger fire trades, though I was big in size. I was one of the younger ones in our generation.
So what generation are you?
Third generation.
Third generation.
And yeah, like age. I said, we could have claimed the second generation, but we didn't do that. So
what is your age?
We stepped into that. I'm 58.
Okay, yeah. You easily could be second generation.
Yeah, we stepped off in there from that. I'm ready to be 59, but we stepped off in there. We stepped off in there from that perspective of respect. We didn't want to take that from them. So our thing was based on age and order. It was guys older than us. When the Snoops from Fire Trade, they was up under me. We had categories in a sense, and we didn't break that. We didn't go past that. We didn't go under that. Now we had a thing in this park where we squabbled just about every day with a little practice thing we used to play with that pick up that blue rag thing. You might have heard Cartoon talk about this a little bit. We used to have a game we play pick up the blue rag where we'll surround ourselves and we throw that blue rag in the middle, and the one who pick it up, he got to fight. Dudes coming at you, and it wasn't to pick it up and then you get rushed and then put it down. No, it was actually to mix it up with a guy or two or three. You know what I'm saying? We was training ourselves, and so that had honed our skills a lot. You know what I'm saying? But in that pick up that blue rag shit, we found out who our superiors was as far as the motherfucking hands go. You got to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? And me, I took it as shit. This was a motherfucking challenge. You know what I'm saying? I never thought that I can get them, but I thought that I can get something. You know what I mean? I can get in there, you know. And so I did. And in doing so, I found out them motherfuckers can fight. Them motherfuckers can fight, and they fight a little bit better than me. You know what I'm saying? And my generation guy, hands down, was my homeboy Tick.
Talk to me about Tick.
Shit. That motherfucker had a skill of Roy Jones, had power like Tyson, had motherfucking cutting ability like motherfucking Witherspoon. Bad nigga. Spit him. Power. I can get him out of there. I can get him out. I done fought with some of the best of them. I can get him out of there. And I done took some of the best from some of the best. But I'm talking about just a fighting motherfucker, the homie Tick, man. And a few more. Magic was a fighting motherfucker. Stone was a fighting motherfucker. Couldn't get them niggas, man. But and that wasn't for lack of effort. I tried, but because I wanted to hone my skill like them. But
are you talking about the Stone that was known for robbing people?
One of them. Yeah, just some fighting motherfuckers out this park. But hands down in the 50s, it was Tick. It was Tick and couldn't fuck with him. Couldn't fuck with that dude, man. A lot of people. Oh my God, we didn't fall.
Can you give me a time where you saw him get down?
Shit. Every time we ran together, every time we was together every day. All of us. That's one thing about us. That's why I say we didn't do that. We wasn't crip fighters or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I respect everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't name nobody who he didn't actually fought, but we went to school. We didn't duck school. We didn't duck YAs and all that. We didn't duck nothing that came to us in them places there. We was there. You know what I'm saying? But on the streets, man, I done seen him make short work of a lot of people, man. A lot of people. And this was so cold about him. Now, we get down. Real talk. Real motherfucker talk. We was some fighting motherfuckers, man. This nigga we'd be ready to get down with a nigga. I'm talking about going there. And that nigga slide us out the way.
That's what we did though back in the day,
Because of what we was talking about, that order we had. Because he was older than us, he slide us out the way. Every little piece of that responsibility that came with dealing with somebody, he took that shit up on his shoulder. Toon will tell you the same thing. Toon, big as he is, just like me, big as I was, that nigga would slide us out the way and put hands on a motherfucker, man. I'm talking about doing.
That was the thing when I was growing up, because I'm 65, and my bigger homies, they would be maybe 2 years older, 3 maybe.
Yeah.
And they would look and they would say, "You think you could get him?" I said, "I don't know." All right.
Move your ass out the way. I don't know is a doubt.
Yeah.
They move that doubt. They gonna go and take your business.
We can't take no loss right here. We finna win this.
Yeah.
And the next guy take it.
Yeah.
And I ain't ashamed to say that, because there were situations that happened like that.
Because them was just good dudes, man. That's why I say a lot of dudes nowadays, they play that game where if they want to snatch that motherfucking that ribbon off the big homie's shoulder. See, I don't play that shit around here. You ain't fucking with no big homie around here. I wouldn't give a fuck what kind of shape the nigga in, how bad he is. Because if you couldn't get that nigga then, ain't no sense in trying to get him now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the nigga might make mistakes. I ain't ashamed to say it. I might even pay a bill to say the nigga. Because that's a motherfucking big homie around here. But what I'm saying is, if you beat that nigga up, I guarantee you gonna get some stiffer competition the next time you motherfucking fight. And I'm gonna make sure your motherfucking ass fight for beating that nigga up. I guarantee you we coming. Because niggas they don't deserve that. Yeah, they may make a mistake. You might want to whoop their ass and all that, but I guarantee you wouldn't have got that nigga then.
Bull, there was a time if you did something, your bigger homies, they could just look at you and you knew what that meant.
Man, shit. Straight out. We look, the law of the land, man, was always be respectful, man. We grew up on that. We didn't go nowhere. We didn't write on we didn't write on churches. We didn't write on church walls. We wasn't disrespectful to older folks.
We didn't do nothing with the church. We seen the church people going, we got quiet.
We got quiet, man. We used to take our hats and shit off when funerals come down the
How
street.
you doing, man?
You know, we had that, man. It didn't. I don't know what part of Crippin they got in blood, and that they got to put that off in there to where you got to be disrespectful. You ain't disrespectful. This was the story I was gonna tell. One of the best things that ever happened to me in my life, man, was during the Truce in '92. I went over there to the Pueblos, and when I went to the Pueblos, the Truce started in my living room in Watts in '92. I was out there with Snipe and Jim Bob and Tony and all them.
Tony Bogart.
He was in my garage, in my house with me. I was there when it
Jim
went
Bob.
down.
Oh yeah, I know Jim Bob.
Snipe would tell you, man. I was their mediator, right there. It was in my living room, and so Snipe was like, "Oh man, you can go down. You can handle that down there." I'm like, "Man, you know what? This was so beautiful. I'm gonna do that. Come back down here, start putting it down. Go into the Pueblos." Pueblos see me. One dude take off running. He thought I was gonna bust on him or something, but he take off. He go get his homie, but I pull in the project. He's like, "That nigga is." You know, I get out. I got on all blue. I got on blue Levi's, blue hoodie. You know, everything. You know, and I get out, and the police come up the street, and the homies say, the police say, "Man, what y'all doing with that Crip over here?" They were like, "No, man, he cool. Y'all going about y'all business." They take off. In the midst of, I'm standing there, about 20 of them now, and I'm like, "Shit, I'm out the car. I can't go nowhere. I can't do nothing." Stutterbox and Dr. Dirt was walking up.
Yeah, I talked to Stutterbox from time to time.
Yeah, and I see Stutterbox. I didn't know he was blind at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I see Stutterbox. I say, "Stutterbox, what's happening?" He say, "Who is that?" I say, "This Bull, man." He say, "Bull, Capone, fire train." I say, "Yeah." He say, "Man, what you doing over here?" I say, "Stutterbox, I need to talk to y'all, man." We start talking. After that, Stutterbox told me, he said, "Bull, you never knew this, but I always had respect for you." I said, "Wow, what is that?" He said, "You remember, we was in juvenile hall. My homeboy T, baby T, go out the classroom in juvenile hall. He gone a long time. The teacher sent me to look for him. I come out the classroom, him and Stutterbox in the middle of the hallway going head up. They getting it. They in there, they getting it. Him and Stutterbox, nobody else in the hall. I don't know how long them niggas been out there fighting. You know what I'm saying? But Stutterbox told me this. He said, "Bull, when I seen you running down there," I said, "God damn, I know y'all was getting ready to happy." He said, "When you broke that fight up, Bull," he said, "Nigga, you never knew I had all the respect in the world for you, but I could never tell you that." That gave me that pass in the projects that day. Respect. Because I didn't believe in that shit. I didn't believe in rushing niggas and rat packing dudes just because you was a blood and I was a Crip. Give me your best. Like, I'm going to try to give you my best. If you get me, you get me. If I get you, I get you. I became friends with some great bloods because of that. A few of them, you know, Christmas out of the Pyrus, Al Dog out of the Devil Lane. All of us had it. You know what I'm saying? Became great friends because of respect. You know?
Do these kids understand? I mean, let's put it this way. Do you think people really understand what it took to be a Crip back? See, because a lot of people don't really understand the depth. Like how you mentioned the family unit, how you guys would break into this gym over there, make sure your homeboy had a safe somewhere to sleep and somewhere to kick it. See, I don't think they fully understand the depth of that, and they look at it as just like it's just no, it's more than that, bro. I try to tell them it's more than that.
Your generation at 65, Mel, taught us that we was only great as them great dudes who stand next to us. If you was a get it on your own guy and think you was gonna conquer these streets by yourself, you was sadly mistaken. You needed them dudes, man.
Yeah, we work together.
You was better together
than
you was separate. You know what I'm saying? And we understood that. We ain't never had dudes don't do it today. That's why a lot of dudes have problems because they ain't found that guy. It's some guys in every set that is a superior guy. And another superior guy you gonna have to respect that guy. We had superior guys in our generation. But we respected them guys that was a little bit more superior than us. And we didn't have a problem with letting them know. Look here, man, you know you mean everything to us, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We go as far as you go. And then if they wasn't that, then everybody take up the slack. Every other, you know how it was to go to a party. You remember?
Yeah, we used to walk through them.
But tell me, I know this is true because it happened to us. It happened to everybody. When them guys was with you, because we ain't had no car. It was all a stroll thing. We was strolling.
We strolled.
When that group of guys was with you, when you look at, we sat in the park and we leave this park going to a house party, going to the team post somewhere. When we assemble ourselves and all them guys is there, when you scan the horizon and you see all them guys, you like, okay, we in good shape tonight.
We in good shape.
We in good shape tonight.
We in good shape.
Because you done had no problem. You recognized the superior guys that was around you and you appreciated them, man, and they appreciated you. You know what I'm saying? We used to always say, man, he all right. He ain't there yet.
Everybody knew their part. We had all the parts.
Had all the parts.
That's it.
Had all the parts. And when they was all assembled and everybody was together, shit, let's go.
Let's go,
man.
Let's go.
We knew we were going to have to tussle with some motherfucking body, but we had our best with us.
If they do it, we going to show them.
Shit, we had our best with us. We can go. Shit. You know?
What was that record talking about? Do it. Do it fluid.
We going to do it. And that what made you feel good. But the blessing was now, because we got to say it, because we was on that strolling tip. We was strolling. Look at all the mud, man. We used to come through the 4 trades, man. It was cool. We used to come through the East Coast. It was cool. We used to go through the Hoovers. It was cool. Go through the main streets. It was cool. Every crip thing we come through, it was cool.
It was cool.
That's how it was, man. And we appreciated that, man. We didn't never disrespect that, man. We didn't never disrespect that. That was a blessing. That was a for real blessing, man. And even like now, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of crips that's cool with Bloods. I respect that too. I was one of the ones who started that. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the ones who on the line for that. But what that made me do, Melly, is that made me go from Crip and Blood to concentrate on stop black on black. That's what that made me do.
Lock the door.
Cali Finest, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga, streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the fans get me. It's guap off top, diamond Cartier. That nigga wall won't